In this video, you will learn how you can send payment reminders to late payers on their WhatsApp automatically and directly from your Google Sheets application. Guys, for this, you just have to maintain a record of your customers and their due dates inside a Google spreadsheet, and our automation workflow is going to check every day whose customer's payment is due and on which date, and a few days before the due date of the payment, a reminder message will be sent to that customer automatically on his or her WhatsApp, informing the customer that his due date is coming and he has to pay the due amount. Okay, so we are going to set up this automation without any coding very easily. Let's begin. To set up this automation, guys, we are using Pabbly Connect, which is an automation tool, and this is the landing page of Pabbly Connect. I have pasted the same link in the description as well. So from here, you can set up your free Pabbly Connect account and you will get free automation tasks every month to test and set up your automations. So you can just sign up right now, and after that you have to sign in and reach the Pabbly Connect product, and here's how the dashboard of Pabbly Connect is going to look like. And from here you have to click on this create workflow button to set up the automation workflow, and here you can give a suitable name to your workflows as well. So I am giving the name here. So I have given the name payment reminders automation, and after giving the name, just click on this create button and you can see your workflow page is getting ready here. And on this page, guys, you will find these two modules, the trigger and the action. So with the help of these two modules, we can set up any automation. So here in the trigger, you have to connect the trigger application, and the trigger application is the application in which the trigger event is going to occur. So trigger event is the event which kickstart this workflow and start this workflow. Okay, and the action would be the consequence of the trigger or the response towards the trigger. So action is going to occur in any other application. Okay, so in this use case, first of all, we are going to schedule the running of this workflow on everyday basis, such that this workflow should run every day and check this spreadsheet in which I have entered the details of my customers and their due dates, okay, and the due amounts as well. So this workflow is going to check this spreadsheet and see whose due date is coming and whose payment is due, and a reminder message will be sent to only those people whose payments are due. Okay, so for that we are going to use scheduler feature here in the trigger. So select scheduler. With the help of this feature, we can schedule the running of workflows. Okay, and here it is asking how often you want to run your workflow. So I want that this workflow should run every day, so I'm selecting everyday option here, and here you can select a suitable time for this workflow to run as well. So I'm giving the time here as 10 in the morning. Okay, so this is a 24 hours clock, so select that. You can select the time accordingly and then click on save, and you can see this workflow is scheduled to run at this time every day, right? After that, what I want that this workflow should run and check the details of the spreadsheet. So guys, we are going to fetch the details of those people only from the spreadsheet whose due date is coming or whose payments are pending. For that, we are going to connect Google Sheets here in the Sections tab. So search for Google Sheets in this Actions tab, and in the action event, use Lookup Spreadsheet Rows option. So with Lookup Spreadsheet Rows, we can search a specific term in our spreadsheet, and the details related to that term in a row will be captured here in this workflow. So just click on connect here, and from here select add new connection, then click on connect with Google Sheets. From here, select the Google account by which you have created that sheet, and then provide some additional access to that account. Just click on continue from here, and you can see the authorization is successful and we are connected now. And here it is asking for the spreadsheet's name. So the name of my spreadsheet is this payment reminder. So when you click here, it will show you the list of all the spreadsheets that you have created. From here, select your spreadsheet's name. Then you have to select the sheet's name. So my sheet's name is clients. So I'm selecting clients here. Now it is asking for the lookup column. So here it is asking in which column you want to search for a specific term. So this is my spreadsheet. These are the columns I have, and I want to search this due word in this G column. Okay, so when I'm going to search for this due word, the details of all the customers whose payments are due will be captured in my workflow. So lookup column is the G column and the lookup value is due. So in this lookup column put capital G, and in the lookup value put due as it is, as you have written here in the spreadsheet. Okay, so I have written the due with the D capital, so I have put the same here. Okay, and now it is asking if you want to include headers in the response. Okay, so you can search the headers as well, so you can make it true or false according to you. And here it is asking sort value option. So if you want to sort the value from the top, you can select top or bottom according to your need. I'm selecting top here. Then after that, to fetch the data here from the spreadsheet, you can click on save and send test request button. Let me show you. And now you can see in this response, we got the details captured of the customers whose payments are due. And here you can see the payment statuses, the due amounts, and the total amounts, and all the things related to the customers are fetched here. But guys, it has fetched the data of all the customers together at once. But we want that this workflow should check the customers one by one and send the reminder messages one by one. For that, we are going to use another feature of Pabbly Connect, which is called iterator. And to use iterator, we need to capture this data here in this in array of data format. Okay, so to capture the data in array format, you just have to toggle the simple response button to off. Okay, then you have to click on save and send test request, and the same data will be captured now in this format. You can see in this response result label, now we got the data in array of data format. Okay, now we can separate or segregate this data in row by row form with the help of iterator. So iterator is going to take one row at a time. Let me show you. Just click here on this plus icon, and here you will find this iterator option. Click on it, and here it is asking choose the array that you want to iterate out. So when you click here, the previous step will appear here like this, and from here only just map this response result label like this. Okay, this is the same response result label. Now click on save and send test request, and now you can see it started showing the details of the first customer whose payment is due from our spreadsheet. Okay, so this is how it is going to work. It will make this workflow run one by one, starting from the first customer whose payment is due, then for the second, and for third, and so on. Okay, and after that, what I want to send a reminder message, but I want to send the reminder messages before the due date. So for checking that, we are going to compare the due dates with the date on which the workflow is running. So workflows are running at the current date. Okay, so first of all, let's fetch out the current date. So just click on plus icon here, and from the sections tab, I'm going to look for date time formatter feature. So here you can see date time formatter. Select it, and in the action event, you will find this option. Let me show you. Current date. So it is going to retrieve the current date. That means the date on which the workflow is running. Click on connect here, and here it is asking in which format you want the date. So you have to select the same format of the date in which you have entered the dates here in this spreadsheet. So I have entered the dates here in this MMDDYY format, month, date, and year. Okay, so I'm selecting the same. MMDDYY is here selected. Then click on save and send test request, and you will get the current date in the exact same format, right? Now click here on this plus icon, and another actions tab will open up. Now we are going to compare the current date with the due date, and for that I am going to use number formatter feature here. So search for number formatter, and in the action event, I am going to use the spreadsheet formulas option. So you can apply spreadsheet kind of formulas also in the workflows. So select spreadsheet formulas option, click on connect, and here you can see it is asking for the formula, and here you can check the list of formulas we provide or Pabbly Connect provide that you can use here. So just click on this check full list text here, and here you will find the list of the formulas that you can use And here I'm going to use this days formula. You can see days formula. So this formula gives you the duration between two dates. Okay, so I'm just copying the formula format here, and I'm going to paste the formula here, and in place of these dates I'm going to map the dates from the previous steps. First of all, let me erase these dates. Okay, and in between these commas, first of all I'm going to map the date which is coming from the spreadsheet, that means the due date. Okay, so you will get the due date from this iterator step where we have separated the details of the customers. So just click on this iterator step here and map the due date from the iterator step only. Okay, here's the due date, map it. Okay, now come here in the second commas, and now from this current date step, from the previous step, map the current date. Okay, then click on save and send test request, and here you can see the result is 14. That means the due date of this customer is 14 days ahead of the current date. Okay, so this is what it means, that there's a difference of 14 days between the due date and the current date. Now we got the data, and now we are going to apply the condition that when this result here shows you the value which is greater than 0, that means that due date is ahead of current date, then only continue the workflow. For that, guys, just click here in this plus icon and search for filter option to apply the condition, and here it is asking which label you want to select. So you just have to click here and it will show you the previous steps, and from this last number formatter step, map this result label, and this result label should be greater than 0. For that, select the filter type, and here you will find this greater than option. Select that, and in place of value you have to put the value as 0. Okay, so when this result is going to be greater than 0, then only the workflow is going to continue and send a reminder message. So click on save and send test request here. So the condition is true. Now we can send a reminder message. For that, just click here in this plus icon, and here we are going to send messages using WhatsApp or on the WhatsApp of the customers. Now for that, we need to connect with WhatsApp here, and to connect with WhatsApp we need to have the access of WhatsApp's API or application programming interface. So we are going to use WhatsApp's own cloud API platform for that. Okay, but before connecting with cloud API here, first of all you need to connect your number with the cloud API system. For that, guys, we have created a dedicated separate video which I have pasted in the description. From that video you can learn how you can set up the system of cloud API for your number and how you can use it. So after watching that and following the procedure, you can just search for cloud API here and it will appear here. You just have to select it, and in the action event, guys, you have to select the send template message option, then click on connect, and from here select add new connection option, and here it is asking for the token of the cloud API, phone number ID, and the business account ID details. So guys, to know more about these things and how to make connections, you can just read here the help text, and here it is written enter system generated token as explained here. So when you click on this here word written in blue, you will reach the forum page of Pabbly, and here we have these videos embedded. You can see on how to set up the cloud API inside Pabbly Connect. Then we have a video on generating the permanent access token of cloud API. Then we have written instructions along with screenshots to inform you about making the connections. So you can learn all the things from here only. And for these things, I can show you my cloud API setup as well. Here you can see, guys, I am under WhatsApp's getting started page under the cloud API Meta for Developers platform. And here we have a temporary access token. So first they provide you temporary tokens, but these tokens expires in 24 hours. So if you want to continuously run your workflows, you need to generate a permanent token. For that, you can watch the video from the description or from this forum page. Okay. And after generating the token, you have to paste the token here. Similarly, you will find this phone number ID here. Just copy that and paste it here. Then you will find the business account ID here. Copy that and paste it here. All right, and after pasting all the things, just click on save and you will be connected with Cloud API. And this connection that you're making here will be saved in your account. Okay, so you can rename this connection as well by filling the name here of the connection. And after that, if you want to make the connection again in future in different workflow or in the same workflow, you can use your saved connection as well. So guys, I have already created many connections with my Cloud API. So let me show you. For using saved connections, you just have to click here on this existing connection option. And here it will show you the list of all the saved connections that you have like this. From here, you can choose any of your connection. I am choosing this one. And then click on save and you will be connected with Cloud API again. Okay, you can see I am connected here. And here it is asking for the template's name. So guys, to send messages on WhatsApp, you need to create message templates first. So message templates are pre-created message structures that you need to create in Cloud API platform to send messages. Okay. So for this purpose, I have created this template. Let me show you. So this is a reminder message template I have created for this purpose. You can see this is how the message is going to look like when we use it. It is saying, hi Roger Binney, which is just a sample name of any person. Your payment of this amount for this product is due. Please pay your balance as ASAP. We offer financial assistance as well. So this is the kind of message I have created. You can create such messages for yourself according to you also. And if you want to know how I have created this template, you can watch the video from the description. We have created a separate video on message template creation as well. And in this message template, we have some variable tags also. You can see here after hi, I have this 1 in double curly braces, then 2, then 3 and 4 and 5. So these are called body fields or variable tags we have. And these are the things we can change with every message. Okay. So to get the things change, first of all, you need to select the message templates name from this templates list. So my templates name is payment reminders. Here it is selected. And you can see the language code and the template ID is auto populated here. And here it is asking for the recipient's mobile number or the WhatsApp number on which you want to send the message. So you will get the WhatsApp number from the previous iterator step. Here you can see in the spreadsheet, I have entered the WhatsApp numbers of my customers as well. And we got captured here. And from iterator, I have separated it out. So I am selecting the number from here only. Okay. Then it is asking for the body fields name. So we need to map the values here to get the body fields change with the message. Okay. So the first body field is for the name of the person to whom we are sending this message. Then we have the product's name, the amount, and the product's name, and the email address if you want to provide, and the shop's name or the business's name. So let's map the data. So here I'm going to map the data from the iterator step only. So this is the due amount. So let's map the due amount here. Then the product's name from the iterator only. Okay. And here you can provide any email address of yours if you have any. I'm just copying this data from here. You can provide your email address, and here the business's name. And remember, the things that you are entering here manually are not going to change. They will remain the same. But the things that you are mapping here from the previous steps, like this name, I have forgotten the name, and the due amount and the phone number, are going to update it with every execution of the workflow. Okay. So these are the things which are going to change with every new message. These things will remain static. So for now, I have put this manually because these are the same things I want. Okay. You can customize these things according to you. And now you can check your connection with WhatsApp by clicking on save and send test request button, and a WhatsApp message will be delivered to this number. So this is not an actual number. So to show you the demo how the message is going to look like, I'm going to place my number here, and then I'll click on save and send test request to show you the message. So guys, I have clicked on save and send test request button, and a new message is here on my WhatsApp. You can see this is a new message I have received. And the message is this. You can read, hi, demo name 1. Your payment of 5,000 for mobile phone is due. please pay your balance ASAP. And here you can see in place of all the body fields, the data got placed as it is, as I have mapped here in the workflow. You can see all the things are placed as it is. So this is how it is going to work, guys. So we are done setting up this automation, and you have to set up this automation only once. After that, you don't have to do anything manually in this workflow. After that, whenever this workflow is going to find the due amount of any customer from your spreadsheet, it is going to send a reminder message automatically. And guys, if you want to use this workflow, you can use it, because I'm going to paste the link of this workflow in the description, and you can clone it in your own free Pabbly Connect account and start using this automation instantly.